May I introduce, from the Conquest of Liberty, Ferdinand II of Aragon. Now, to me, the story of Ferdinand II of Aragon is a story of royal succession as much as anything. His historian fans may argue, but most of the cool stuff in his life was when Isabella I was his queen. Ferdinand's father was John II of Aragon and Navarre. At 27, Ferdinand became King of Aragon. The crown of Aragon that Ferdinand inherited in 1479, when he became king, included the kingdoms of Aragon, Valencia, Majorca, Sardinia, and Sicily, as well as the Principality of Catalonia. You'd think with all that he'd be busy enough. Nope. With his marriage to Isabella I of Castile, he was also King of Castile and is considered de facto the first king of Spain. Even though legally Castile and Aragon remained two separate kingdoms for 200 or more years. But, that's another story. But following Isabella's death, the couple's daughter Joanna became the queen of the crown of Castile. So Castile wasn't ever really his. But lots of folks thought Joanna was touched in the head a bit, so Ferdinand became the regent of Castile on his daughter's behalf. But he was a widower, so in a treaty with France, he then married a young French noblewoman, Germaine de Foix, or Foy, Foix. Anyway, however you say that. Now, get a load of her ancestry. It illustrates the mess back then. Ferdinand's second wife, Germaine's mother, was Marie, sister of King Louis XII of France. Her paternal grandmother was Queen Leonor of Navarre, an older sister of Ferdinand. So Ferdinand married his own great niece. After Ferdinand died, the sad widow Germaine went on to marry 3 more times. I guess she was probably pretty cute. She didn't mourn his death too much, as you can see. Ferdinand was nominally succeeded by his daughter Joanna, but not really. Quickly, Joanna's son Charles, who was just a preteen child, got dragged up into the spotlight. It didn't hurt that Joanna died, as did her husband Philip, before Ferdinand remarried. One more tidbit. Ferdinand was 54, and Germaine, his new wife, was only 18. In the Conquest of Liberty, I couldn't help but quote the historian Pedro Martir de Agleria. He says, "Our king, if he does not rid himself of his appetites, will soon give his soul to the Creator and his body to the earth. He is already in his 63rd year of his life and does not allow his wife to separate from him. She is not enough for him, at least in his desire." Close quote. This is enough to get those who love Ferdinand upset. But for those who don't care, they'll at least understand how I might cast a historical figure, maybe incompletely. And sorry about that.